The Emoji Movie.
Get ready for the best film of the summer. Before we get started, we'd like to pay tribute to who will soon be on the AFI's Top 100 list of heroes, Jean May. And to pay tribute to this great hero, we will be articulating all of our emotions in this review through emojis, and talking like Jean does. Meh.
Sweetie, you're so handsome when you make that face. I think he's ready, Mel.
From the acclaimed animation company that brought us the open season, Smurfs, and Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs films, comes a film that teaches you that emojis are the best form of communication. Seriously, that's one of the lines in the film, while insulting people who actually think that way. Be dazzled by the most compelling protagonist, a nobody who doesn't belong, teamed up with the comedic slapstick, literally, and the rebel girl character. All the characters are only allowed to be one emotion, so luckily we don't have strong dynamic characters, but one-note characters who are supposed to feel different emotions but can't show them. Visual storytelling. Yeah. In fact, this story is so compelling we thought we'd tell it using emojis. But Mike, the story is so complex. We can't convey the whole thing in just emojis, can we? Well, let's try. So Jean has a, to prove he can be a, on the, but he messes up and expresses instead of just, so, who is really a, sentences him to, so, and go to find, to get them into the, they search the, and find lots of,
my feelings are huge.
Wait, Mike. The second act can't just be conveyed in emojis. Really? Is there actually a good story there?
Sent me a text.
Addie McAllister?
What should I say? Just play it cool.
No. It's just a bunch of product placement. Right. So they go to
Candy Crush.
And then...
Maybe I'm meant to have more than just one emotion.
But then Jean uses to get into the... He's finally going to be a... But uh-oh. But... Doesn't. So... And then... And... Have to save... From... But... Also has different... Then... Gets into... And a new to the, and then they have a party.
It's almost too thrilling for words.
Are we done? I think so. Good, because this movie sucks! Oh my god, thank god. The whole animation,
okay, this whole thing was just
compared to the year. What
mesh,
was it? I had no idea what was happening.
Okay. We need to address something first. Even though this movie might not have been the worst thing to sit through for some, and I can understand why, it's sending one of the worst messages, no pun intended, I've ever seen.
It tries to create a satire of how much people rely on their phones and how important emojis are, but the problem is, they aren't satirizing those people. They're profiting from displaying that exact point of view.
That being, be yourself. Something that emojis can't possibly represent because there's only one of each of them.
And they're in a phone of a user who we even barely see.
And it's ironic considering how much life and flair emojis were supposed to give text to identify someone's tone and intention, and this movie is so lacking any life and flair.
There's a reason the Lego movies work so well.
They're made by Warner Animation Group for one.
Yeah, but beside that, the story was original and it used the Lego toy skills and properties not just to sell toys. Because it did that too, but to convey a larger sense of humanity.
On top of that, the Lego movie used the trope of the nobody who makes a difference by thinking differently, by throwing him into a scenario that is expanded by the events of the world around him. An original world with rules that the story created.
In addition, that nobody is actually allowed to interact with the world he doesn't fit into, whereas Jean is separated from it for the entire film.
Also, there's stupid puns, lame jokes, they don't know when to quit, there's a billion different subplots, there's a thing about the parents getting divorced, and it's really stupid, and then they go into the YouTube app, but it's live action, but the whole world is CG, so why the hell does that make sense? And then there's this jailbreak character, and then she's a princess, and she can whistle for the birds, and there's a Twitter bird, and it just... It's terrible.
You'll lose brain cells just thinking of it. The first image is a Columbia logo with an emojicon on her face. Oh, and plus, there's other older emoticons who are in a wheelchair and they're handicapped.
Yeah,
Get
because
it?
millennials are stupid and everybody wants to do that, but then they're actually trying to get all that different things in there. And,
The whole
all
thing, the
different things,
animation, and then it's going back to the
oh my god,
the Wreck-It Ralph, Inside Out, and everything. I
he's trying to
can't
rip off
handle
everything.
it.
Wreck-It Ralph,
I
he's
don't
trying to
know
do
what
this.
it is.
We apologize for that outburst.
It was inappropriate.
We did not like this movie at all. It goes lower than Incineration on our scale.
Yes.
It trash it, and it's like, I think you can categorize this as toxic.
Toxic 100% approved.
Yes. As usual, remember, before you see a movie, check in with us.
We're number 2.